So, if you use planner covers and have been in the stationery community for a while, you have probably already been exposed to the lamentations of pen loops. Why, oh, why is it so hard to get well made, well designed pen loops in the stationery world of products, right? I feel like there has always been a general dissatisfaction with the pen loops, especially on leather planner covers. Shall we name the name Filofax? But there are many more. They aren't the only ones. There are many different ring planners with similar designs and design fail issues, I should say. And I have many planners that have pen loops that really make me scratch my head. Like, what were the designers of the product actually thinking? So, some people complain that perhaps they're missing a pen loop in a certain setup. But of course, there are many options out there that you can buy to add on to your setup. Elastic pen loops, fly leaves to be inserted in ring planners. But let's talk about products that actually have a pen loop, but it is made in such a way that it seems entirely useless or badly designed. Probably the most common are the Filofaxes. They have nice leather planners, organizers, but the pen loops, why oh why? These are supposed to be quality products. They are pretty expensive planners. Yet the pen loop is often one, facing the wrong way so that it interferes with the papers that you're supposed to put into the planner, or they're not elastic. They're super tiny, so they can barely fit most of the pens that are out there. Now, maybe they're doing this on purpose. Maybe they want you to buy their pens that fit in these pen loops. But honestly, I just think that they are really small and barely fit most common everyday pens. And if you happen to love fountain pens, you're really out of luck because most of these pen loops would never fit a fountain pen that usually has a much thicker barrel. It will not fit in. And it's not just Filofax, even like Traveler's Company type pen loops, they're all just so tight. Like, I don't understand why it seems like you must have an extremely slim pen, and that is the only quote unquote right pen to own and use with all of these products. Why are they discriminating against people like me who love chunky pens, right? Not to mention that generally, if you have a pen that has a rubber grip, Pilot G2, whatever, it's so hard to get these pens into any kind of pen loop because the grip catches on all the materials. You need so much more space to be able to do it smoothly. Maybe it's just not pen loop compatible? I don't know. Yet again, why the hate against a pen that is very much like an everyday pen with a more comfortable little rubbery part to write with, right? Just look at this beautiful leather journal here with the smallest frickin' pen loop in the world. What? How does this make sense, right? Make it make sense to me. Any kind of mini pen that fits in here, it's not going to last for more than like a few pages of writing in this huge journal with a gajillion pages. Come on, what is this? And my frustration also comes from many of the mini on-the-go type planners that I realize are small in size. So, of course, the pen loops are small, but it's like really super tiny. And maybe the designers, like their premise is that if this is an on-the-go planner, you are going to have an on-the-go pen, so it must be small and tiny, right? But quite honestly, tiny pens are actually not that common. It's not like something you can just buy at the supermarket. Sure, you can order online, you can get fancy Japanese, Minimo or whatever, like mini pens on the market. But even if you're able to obtain them by ordering online, it's often going to be pricey, and then you are dependent on their refills because they're so small. They don't take regular refills. It's just not economical, and it's not easy to obtain and keep going on the regular. So the more common small pens, maybe even in the fountain pen world, like Coeco Sports, they still have a pretty thick barrel. So where are these mini pens supposed to attach to? And yes, you can attach your own pen loops, as mentioned before. There are many out there, elastic and non-elastic, really nice leather. They're well made, but they definitely require an investment. It can practically cost more than the pen or your planner, and or. at the same time, is it really worth it? I don't know. But you know what? I was looking at all of this and I thought, maybe I'm wrong in all of this for all of this time. Maybe these pen loops, they're not meant for you to put your pen into them. You're actually just supposed to slip the clip in, and that's it. Is that it? So thanks so much for listening to my little rant about pen loops from a stationery lover's quote-unquote perspective. Are, little problems. It's just a fun little video, that's all. If you love stationery videos, then please like and subscribe. I really appreciate your support. And until next time, bye!